I'm Vanessa, the girl on a bike, and today I'm here to talk to you about what is in my tool roll bag that I take out enduro riding when we go on adventures. This is something that I've built up from my experience in mechanics with the support of my husband Rocky Monster, who is a little bit more technical than me. Thought it'd be helpful to give you a run through. So this is the setup right here. I have it in an Enduristan tool roll bag. And first of all, we have a tow rope, because you never know when you're going to need to tow someone out of trouble. And unfortunately, I've used that more times than I'd like to count. When you're using a tow rope, make sure you don't tie it to the bike. Tie a knot in the rope and put it over your two foot pegs, front bike, back bike, and the weight of your standing on it will hold it in place and allow you to tow. That's the safest way I found for towing. We then have two types of effective glues. We have some Eproxy and some chemical metal. They enable you to do roadside repairs, for example, a crack in your clutch housing. We've got a pack of bolts. Now, when you ride a KTM or a Husky, pretty much what comes in here is going to be a bolt that's on your bike, so it's a spare set. I have a spare chain link in case I have any issues with my chain, and then in this tiny little box I have some spare fuel filters, pretty important on the modern fuel injection bikes. Cable ties, can't go anywhere without cable ties. Then got some various size wires. This is for you, any kind of fixing. It tends to be really handy. I don't bring wire locking pliers on the road because it's extra weight. You can do it manually using the pliers that I also have. I have a T-bar in there and a various range of heads for it, which has got sort of Allen Torx, screwdriver heads, the most common ones that I'm going to likely need. Some tape. These ones are adjustable. And for the majority of stronger guys, maybe you wouldn't necessarily need this because you would get by with the normal pliers. But for me, with, for example, a chain link, I don't quite have the hand strength to get the pressure on, and this enables me to get a little bit more leverage. Various size spanners, common ones that you have on a Husqvarna, because that is what I'm typically riding. The original tool for spark plugs, axles, etc., that is an original KTM Husky part. Spare brake lever, and I normally have a spare clutch lever as well, just in case. Now this bit is probably worth mentioning. This is a spare bit of radiator hose, and then inside it I have a scooter valve, which you have sort of in a tube. And this is really handy when you have some kind of radiator leak, because it enables you to put this onto your radiator, pressurize it, and you can see where your leaks are. And a spare bit of radiator hose, often handy. Common, good old Leatherman kind of handy tool. Does all those magic things that go-go gadget tools do. And then that's all in a tool roll that fits into my rucksack, into a bag on the bike, somewhere easily. Probably there's things I'm missing. This is a learning as I go kind of collection of tools, so let me know what you think. What do you carry when you're riding on your bike? Is there something staringly obvious that I really need to have in here? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you're new to my channel, please do hit subscribe, tick the bell for notifications, and let me know any content that you'd love to see from me in the future, and I will take that on board. I'm Vanessa, the girl on a bike. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there.